what a morning! Just missed the $68 outright. So I lost my shit. Now, what else could happen? And what is going on here? It's another one. Anything? Good morning. It is your Hybrid Hustler on this Friday, February 16th, 2024. Well, it's Friday. It is finally the end of the work week, which means possibly we get some extra business. It is the start of our weekend. And hey, you know what? We need to get a lot more Instacart offers. We just need, hey, we got a DoorDash already, and it's from Dunkin' Donuts, it seems. Let's see what Dunkin' has to say. We will not be going 4 miles as of right now for just $4. So we will decline that. What we have today is we really need to do Instacart. We are so far behind right now. I am just hoping for anything. Just give me any Instacart offers, singles, doubles, triples. I would prefer some triples just because it'll help boost the numbers to get to Diamond Club faster. So that is going to be my focus. I will take DoorDash if we can get some large offers, but I really won't be putting all of my effort into DoorDash today. Instacart, let's make it happen. It is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All we need is just Instacart. If I can get 5, I would prefer 10. But if I can do 5 deliveries today, hey, that's a step in the right direction. I think I need a minimum of 4 for the rest of these next month and a half to get where I need to be, which is that Diamond Cart. Let's find out. First one at ShopRite, 15 items, $15. Hey, it's something right now. It's a one customer. I wish it was a double right now, but hey, I got to take what we can get. Hopefully we can get this done in a half hour, knock this out, and get on to the next one. Let's go shopping. All right, so that's been shopped for. And that was quick and easy. It would have been even quicker, actually. If it wasn't for me picking up one of the items, it was a jar of jelly. And I guess there was jelly residue on there from a different jar. And so my hands were all full with jelly. So I had to go wash my hands, and that took a little bit of time. So 15 minutes total, the shop time. We'll be there in 3 minutes. I was hoping to get this done in 20 minutes. It'll be very close to it. Again, these lanes, these checkout lanes are just, one, I get it. First thing in the morning, they only have one cashier. And then you have the old folks who spend 10 minutes putting their 8 items on the cart, on the belt. Whatever. It is what it is, right? So anyways, I went through, I waited like a minute in that line, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go through self-checkout. And self-checkout, I was done, and I was passing by the guy who was still putting things on the belt. So anyways, lesson learned. We should be there in about a minute. We'll do this drop-off, and then we'll go on to the next one. Hopefully, we can get at least 4 more Instacarts. At this point, I'm not looking for dollar amount. I'm looking for quantity of shopping. That's what I want to get done today. That is the goal from now until next month. I mean, yeah, it would be nice. It would be very nice to get triple digits. I'm not going to turn down some triple digits. But at the same time, I just need quantity of deliveries. That's what we got to do. Well, totally forgot to do the drop-off. Well, or show you the drop-off. Pretty much, I have this new setup. You probably can notice there's a new angle, new camera angle. Finally got all my setup somewhat ready. I still have some accessories and things to buy, especially a new microphone as well. But where we're at right now is, well, let me explain what happened. So I forgot to take the GoPro out. My bad. I'm just not used to, I'm used to having it on me. And either way, we made $15, took us about 29 minutes. So, hey, that's an easy money right there. And if we can get those all day long, I'll take it. Absolutely, I'll take it. So Let's just hope we can get a few more of those. Hey, I'll take doubles and triples. Not many people will take them. I will. Folks, all right. This is a doozy here. We got a one shop at ShopRite. It's $32.32. The item count, unit count, very high right here. But you know what? Again, I'm looking for quality and quantity of orders. That's what I'm looking for. It is a single. It's not a double or triple. Okay. It is a lot, but I can do this within the hour. That's what I'm hoping for. If I can get this done in an hour, it's beats sitting in the parking lot. And that's the mentality. I gotta keep moving. Let's go make that money. Let's do some shopping at ShopRite. Do that drop off. And let's make more money. Let's go. Right. So we did the shopping at ShopRite. Couple things. One, I think I might need another GoPro. In terms of getting footage into the store, it was a little rough because I didn't bring the GoPro with me. Because of this new setup, it makes it a little more difficult to get the GoPro out of its spot. I typically have everything magnetized, and now I got everything screwed in, and it just, once I start messing with things, I'm messing with the angles and whatever. So I didn't get the footage inside of the store. I also wanted to just be in and out in like half hour. Unfortunately, it turned into like a 40-minute shopping trip. A couple things weren't in stock, and I had to get in touch, and this, that, and the other thing, and then I had to wait in deli for like 10 minutes. And then by the time I got to the checkout lane, here's a kicker. I go to the checkout lane, and it's only one lane available. As soon as I get to the lane, the lady says, no, we're closing actually. And I'm like, okay, well, you're the only checkout lane. She goes, you got to go to a self-checkout. Well, there's only 2 sections for self-checkout. The one self-checkout is completely closed. So now there's only one other self-checkout, and there's a line. So now, not only do I have a large order that I got to do by myself, which is fine, but it just takes time. For $30, it is what it is. We got to keep moving anyways. We got to get units in terms of delivery. So we just got to keep on moving. This sucks, but it is what it is. We're going to make money today. Today is a Good Friday. It is 9:54. So, you know, we're not at that noon hour yet for lunch. So I think we can get at least 2 more Instacarts before noon. If we can get at least 2 more, that would be the goal. And then we can, you know, hopefully have 4 drop-offs by that time. All right. Everything has been completed. Now we wait for the next. We got to get all Instacart. We got to get all Instacart. Just missed a $68 ShopRite. You know, it's hard to just sit on the app all day. Like, your eyes having to be glued to the app is just, it's unreal. All I was doing was just checking YouTube and checking my email. Literally, I must have been out of the app for maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds max. And it popped up like that. $68 ShopRite. When I saw it on the feed. It said 3.5 miles. Now, I don't know unit count, how many. It could have been 1 or 2. Man, that sucks. Oh, well, at this point. But yeah, $68 came up. I tried to take a screenshot. I tried to accept it, actually. And it just didn't work. So it is what it is. We just got to keep waiting now. And then on top of that, I forgot all about my DoorDash being on pause. So I lost my shift. Oh, what a morning. So we are cut out of DoorDash until it either gets busy or until 4 o'clock, which is my next scheduled shift. So at least in the good part about that is that I can focus solely on Instacart, and hopefully I can get something out of Instacart today. We have only 2 deliveries. We need, I think the minimum we need each day is 3. And I would like to do 4, possibly 5 a day for the next month. So we're just going to keep waiting. But yeah, DoorDash gone. Instacart, I missed the $68. What else could happen? Man, what is going on here? A $50 Acme and Walmart stack. All right, not the best, but here's the thing. It was 8 miles, 25 units. I know the stores, you got to go. I think the stores are about 5 or 6 miles apart from each other, but 20 some units for $50. And I did the wrong thing. I hit screenshot before I hit the accept, and I do that every so often. I totally forgot, and then I lost it. It's another one. Is there anything else that can happen? Anything? All right. We had to do it. We waited in this car for over a half hour, and we weren't getting anything. DoorDash is not on. DoorDash doesn't have any busy markets in my area. It's lunch hour too, and they still didn't turn on. So just at the moment that I was going to turn on Spark, I got this Instacart offer, $42. It's going 8 miles, and it's going 8 miles more south. And the Walmart that I'm going to is like 10 minutes away. So this is a far away store, and a drop off that's even further. 30 items, not great. This is a garbage order, but it's the order we have to take. $42 at the end of the day, I'm going to be happy with it because it's money made. But at the same time, this is a garbage order, and I'm not happy that I took this, but we have to take it. So let's go shopping at this Walmart. The thing is with these Walmarts at Instacart is that you have to go to that very specific Walmart. You can't go, like, and let's say you had a ShopRite order. You can go to a different ShopRite on Instacart. Same goes with Acme. But with Walmarts, you have to shop at that specific Walmart. Not like it really matters on this order, because on this order, you have to go more south anyways, which is going to be further out, and there's no other Walmarts closer. So that's the one we have to end up with anyways. So we are about less than 10 minutes away to the Walmart. Let's do it. Let's do the shop. Let's get it over with so we can get our $42 and be done and move on to the next one. All right, that ShopRite, I mean, that oh my gosh, let me start over. All right, guys, that Walmart was complete. Nice and easy one, actually. But take a look at this. We have, at this Walmart, different types of bags. It's a huge bag, isn't it? Everything fit in one bag. Not bad. Let's go put this in our truck and get on to 8 miles. Ugh. That has been dropped off. No issues at all. $91 right now. We still can't get on DoorDash, but that's okay. We still want to hopefully get at least 1, maybe 2 more Instacart orders for the rest of the day. Not doing a 3-4 hour day today. A little longer, 3 o'clock should be fine. Right now we got only 1 other Instacart offer. As soon as I closed out the previous one, they wanted me to go 22 miles out of the way, even further south, and I was like, no, that's definitely not going to happen today. So we're gonna wait until we get something else. It is a 12-mile, 24-minute ride back to our normal area, so that should be fun. All right, let's go. Let's do it. We got a ShopRite. We got, it's a 2-shop, $30. I didn't even, hold on. Let me find this out. I took it very quickly. It was $30.44 going 9 miles, but it's okay. Look at the items. It's 18 items, 38 units. Easy, and it's a 2. Let's add it up. Let's go. Let's do some shopping. All right, guys, we got story time for you. I had this whole thing planned where I was going to do my montage and take some video, B-roll, into the ShopRite with me. It was a quick and easy ShopRite. Not a problem. As soon as I walked in there, there were some issues. But before I walked in there, I was parking. And my first customer was, remember, it was a double order. And the customer A says, hi. And so I said, okay, hello. He goes on to say, I just want to let you know, thank you for shopping for me. Hey, all right, I appreciate it. Absolutely. So I said, I always do my normal routine of, hey, when I do an Instacart shop, I have a greeting that I always say. I just want to let you know I'll be shopping for you. If there's anything else you need, let me know. Feel free to add. I'll get whatever you need if it's not on the list. And then also, some items are just not in stock. So just wanted to let you know in advance. At the very end, it's literally a few words. It says, if I do good service, please rate me a 5-star. In the hundreds of orders and batches and deliveries that I've done, I mean, a lot of orders, not once has anyone ever complained about my message. People ignore it, people don't rate me, and I'm fine with that. It is what it is. You're not going to get anyone, but you gotta put it out there. I also put it out there for the fact that people don't know you can rate. Maybe it's a store employee. They don't realize that you can do that. Well, the guy comes back at me and basically just does not like, he was insulted that I would even suggest to ask for a 5-star rating. I mean, he could have given me a 1. It wouldn't have mattered. I'm putting it out there. He could just ignore it, or he could give me a 1-star. Because he came back and said, I had to chuckle. You probably want to stay humble. And you probably shouldn't ask for a rating before your order has been completed. Okay, I mean, I guess so. Now, I've already shopped half of his order already. His order consisted of some fruit and some maybe some meat, and literally that was going to be it. That was the extent. I think it was like 5 items, 5, 6 something items. Very quick and easy it would have been. He said that. I said, I pretty much just let it go. I was like, okay, no problem. And he comes back. Now at this point I'm thinking to myself, this already seems like out of place, right? Like, he reaches out to me first, then when I say something, he gets insulted by it, doesn't like that I say it, and this guy give me this lecture about me giving him a greeting. Again, if he doesn't agree that I said it, I mean, it's not like I said, please give me a bigger tip or something. You know, if I do good service, give me a 5-star or rate me. That's it. That's all I said. So I said, okay, I already thought in my head I was going to cancel this batch. Or not the batch, just his order. So I reached out to customer service, and I had a feeling this was not going to be a good order anyways. And sure enough, the area I had to check was in an area into an apartment that I've done before. And I don't know if this is the same guy. I doubt it was. But I had a real bad suspicion about it. But people were eyeing me in just the wrong way. Okay? I just felt a little awkward. Okay. So I was like, I don't think I feel safe at going to those apartment complexes. So I was about to cancel and I said, have a great day. Okay? I think he took that as like, have a great day. Okay? And he sent me this big long message. Unfortunately, I could not have screenshotted it because at the same moment I was already on chat with customer service that I got rid of his badge. So I said, have a blessed day. And then he gave me this big long message, which you young guys, and he goes on, and it was a big long message. Unfortunately, I was not able to screenshot it, and I didn't even really read it all because the order was canceled and taken away from me, so I couldn't see it. Good luck with the next shopper getting that order, because I'm not going to deal with that. If you got a problem, I mean, it's one thing. You need to do is just ignore it. Just ignore it. Okay? If you want to give me a 1-star out of spite, that's your prerogative. Go ahead and do it. But you don't have to make a big stink that I wrote something to you just as a greeting. So now he's not getting his order. Who knows who's going to get it? I hope the next person, the next shopper, sees that and makes a decision to cancel themselves as well. No one picks it up. I hate to say that. I really do. But the fact that you have to make this big deal and then make me, there was other words that he said, especially in the second text message. But unfortunately, again, I couldn't screenshot that and I couldn't get that message. But it was like, it was a tone. It was like you need to watch yourself. And I'm glad. And if I didn't cancel that order when I did, I would have certainly canceled it when I got that message. So now the only problem is we are headed over to the letter B, and letter B actually responded to me saying thank you very much. Now, just like majority of my shops, I'm sorry, 99.9% of my shops, pretty much every one of them, either do one of two things. They ignore the message, and that's fine. I have no problem with you ignoring. I did my part. Or two, they respond, thank you very much, or okay, or can you grab something else for me? I mean, it's one of those, okay? Never once have I had anyone complain to me that I should not have wrote that message. Tell me down in the comments whether I should even had a greeting message. I typically put a greeting message. Actually, I almost always have a greeting message only because it's easy. I already pre-typed it and you just hit the one button. But never once have I had that before. Do you do a greeting? 1. 2, do you think I was out of line? And if you do think I was out of line, I mean, I think I was maybe a little unsafe. Okay, I know the area is not that great. I've had instances in that complex before, okay? I had to go back. I didn't do this ahead of time before I shopped, but when I was checking the information out, because you need the customer's name to give to customer service in order for them to cut you off from that order. So I'm looking at his address, I'm like, that reminds me of that apartment complex that I always want to not be in. There's 2 apartment complexes. One that I don't like because of the parking situation and driving in and all. And then there's another one where it's this one. I felt a little unsafe. I don't know if I canceled the one with the bigger tip. I could have. But you know what? Was it worth it? The way his attitude was, probably not. All right, guys, we just dropped that off to the letter B, and that ended up being $17 run. That's not bad for a few items, honestly. It was great. And most of those items, or most of those units, came from salmon or tuna fish, one of those packets. So I'm kind of glad I'm not going to the other one. Yeah, I'm missing out on $13. Originally it was said $30, and this ended up being $17. It probably, actually, I think this one, even though it's 17, could have been a little bit more because the tunas or the salmon wasn't in stock. So maybe his tip and his order wasn't going to be that amount. I don't know. Either way, I'm glad that's over with. I'm glad I didn't take it. Someone else can deal with it. On to the next. Well, folks, I just spent 2 hours talking with a fellow Ford Maverick owner. Man, we chit-chat and had a great old time talking about every little thing about the Ford Maverick. All the little things that now I just want to increase and add on. And man, what a pleasure he was. Jim, if you ever see this video, it was a pleasure talking to you and getting to know you and seeing your Ford Maverick all decked out and looking really, really good. He was telling me 5 Mavericks. Man, that's awesome. He keeps buying them. He had the 22, the 23, and he just bought the 24. Good for him. Really, really good for him. So in the meantime, I missed out on a lot of work, unfortunately, but you know, sometimes, and just keep this as like a PSA or just something that for you guys to take this information in. It's not always about the non-stop work. It's about connecting and networking and just having a good bond with someone else, right? Have a conversation. Learn something new. When you do that, one, you feel more confident about yourself and your life, and at least in my case, the loneliness that I had. You know, when COVID happened and it really hit hard, I was a person that was so outgoing and I was a workhorse. I just like being around people. I was in sales all my life. So when COVID happened and I really didn't have that connection, it really hit me. I mean, there was other things as well. Back to the reality of things and being around people again, just it gets me happy, it gets me going, gets me excited. And it's the little things. And that's another reason why I like doing what I do. And if you're a gig worker that feels the same way, I'd like to know down in the comments. But, you know, sometimes you do things for people and you do this work, DoorDash and Instacart shopping, because you have that connection with your customer. And I think that's very important. So don't think of this as work all the time. Hopefully you are making money, and that's very important. Give yourself some time to enjoy life. My little message for you guys out there. Hopefully you guys are making that money out there and enjoying everything and every day. Whatever life is leading you to and that journey, go and enjoy it. With that, we made about $109 today. I'll take it. It's something. We could have made more, but we took 2 hours to talk with some folks. I hope you're making money out there. And all I can say is I hope I see you down the road. Enjoy.